Hello and good Thursday morning. This is Digging Deep with Cece. Let's get digging. So, a word that comes to mind is being mentally sober. So, what do you think of when you think of being mentally sober? Do you think of, I'm not pouring drinks into my ear, I'm not smoking joints and doing drugs out of my nose and my orifices? No, it's not. So, feel free, it's not pouring drinks or anything in your ear. But mentally sober means being a clear thinker. It means being able to push out all the influences that are negative in your life, the things that tend to create toxicity in your life. But being mentally sober, it takes time. So that means a lot of times we need to take the things that are holding us back in our lives, in our minds, things that are taking over our thought patterns, which could be if we go on to certain, websites that are upsetting us, or we're feeling like we are jealous of other people, or the fact that we have got certain aspects in our life that are holding us back and we have to take care of them before we can. It's mainly where your mind just cannot function so much because you're worrying so much on what others and other aspects in your life are going through right now. But being mentally sober takes time, which means that you have to make kind of like a mental checklist. That means being able to put down what is it that is bothering you in your life. What is it that feels like I cannot live without? That means whenever there's things that you can't live without, meaning like, I can't live without my family. I can't live without, my cup of coffee in the morning. I've got several things on my life, several things on my mind that I can't get away from. So here's a tip to become and help to be mentally sober. Get a scrapbook, get a journal, write down everything in your life that is clouding your mind on one side. The other side, write down things that, give me support, things that whenever I think about, actually help me to stay on track. Mine is I love listening to 80s and 90s rock music. That is just my thing, listen to some old Poison, listen to some Alice in Chains, listening to some Alice Cooper, stuff that kind of helps clear my mind whenever I feel like things are getting a little bit cloudy. But the things that sometimes can kind of overtake my mind can be sometimes, oh, well, I've got so many things to do, I don't know how to do it. I've got homework, I got school, I got homework, I got things at home, I got projects, the grass needs to be mowed. So I put them on the other side.